good? Hopefully you guys have a great day. I already forgot the intro to this, but my name's John.
Fucking take two, dog.
Take two.
That's our first take two ever.
Yeah. The gardeners are here. It's really loud, and we were going to try to keep going, but it got really loud.
I kept losing my train of thought, too.
Yeah,
Like, damn,
so hopefully they're away from the garage door that it don't pick it up, but...
I don't know if you can tell, but we're not... We're not in an illustrious studio.
No. This isn't Joe Rogan studio.
Yeah.
No. But we were up early. We got a bunch of shit to do today, so we're trying to knock it out. And it happens to be that today is the gardener day. And
Yeah,
so
maybe you should have planned that better, motherfucker.
Hey,
we could have did tonight.
We could have did tonight.
I don't know why we didn't think about that.
I don't know why either. Because we're lazy.
Anyway, I only trained 2 days this week. I thought I was going to get sick. You said you trained Monday, Wednesday?
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Back to that.
Friday.
You said it again on the first take. You're like, I trained every day.
Every day.
He said that shit like a month ago, too. There's 3 other days in a week. That's not every day.
It's every day in my head.
Every day I go to the gym.
It's every day in my head.
Every day I go to the gym. It's like, bitch, there's 3
every
more
day in my
days.
head.
3 more days. Dude, I've been, not this week. Last week I trained Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the weekends back in, but man, it's hard to make it out.
You gotta like.
I'd probably start rolling with Roger on Saturdays when he's open. Because it's like, dude, it's like 5 minutes from my house.
Yeah, he's right there.
He's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had good training in. That's the thing. I mean, I died all week, but it is what it is.
I said this last.
It's so hot.
Yeah, it's been hot. I like the heat though. I like to roll in the heat.
I don't think I mind it, but like afterwards, your gi is just.
Mine are soaked always.
Yeah, just completely soaked. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Now I actually, I sit there for a minute so I can like dry off before I'll turn the fan on in the gym and point it towards me before I get in the car because I don't want my fucking car seats to be like disgusting. Yeah. So, yeah, but the heat feels good on the joints and stuff like that. So
it's good. It feels good when you sweat too. You sweat that shit out. But I have a good idea for a topic. Not today, but we should do in the future. I'm going to say it now so I don't forget. We should do a whole topic on certain fighters like Leandro Lo, the fucking GOAT. I don't give a fuck if he
You mean like a history?
Yeah, we'll go through his history and his fights and shit like that.
Kinda cool.
We'll both wear our Leandro Lo shirts. Mine's way too fucking small because Kings didn't make those shirts in man sizes.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Just go through like people's history.
I mean, Leandro Lo's a good one. Fucking look at what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 7 or 8 time world champion. Yeah, Leandro is the fucking man, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, I felt like I was getting sick this week. I kind of fought through it, but I went Monday to judo and Tuesday to jiu-jitsu, and then Wednesday I had to work late. So I tried to get to jiu-jitsu, but I was doing some shit at my house, and I had a guy over there, and he was fucking talking my ear off, dude. And I ran into the house, and by the time I got in my house, and I was even thinking about getting my gi, it was like 6:30, and I was like, fuck, I can't make it. I was like, I need like 15 more minutes. I would have showed up super late.
You should make these stories more believable.
What do you mean?
When you said I ran to my house.
No, I did.
You ain't running nowhere.
I jogged. I was like, it was like a quick jog because I left my shop like at 6:27. I was like, if I fucking run in there real quick, I can leave. But by the time it wasn't gonna make it. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
So I played Tarkov all night. So if you try to,
I still haven't downloaded that shit.
Hey, if you're trying to get on the sticks, let me know. I started playing video games online. Right now I'm playing Escape from Tarkov. I'm gonna get Rust because everyone keeps telling me to get Rust.
Rust is fun.
Yeah.
You're in for a whole nother level with Rust. So it's that game.
That's a bunch of my boys play like
toxic
play for real. Yeah. Dude, they were showing me like people like build shit and it's like a full house on the inside. And you're looking around and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah,
I like playing it.
Yeah.
So,
but I was saying this last night. The half guard season's over.
Oh, you
it's
keep
over,
saying
dog.
it. I don't know.
I mean, if I get taken down and I'm on my back, I'm gonna play half guard. But no more pulling half guard. Half guard season's over. It's over for you. We're playing top now. We playing top and we passing.
I'm gonna be pointing out. I'm like, you did half guard.
Yeah, but if I end up there, I'm not gonna play guard.
Why not play a different guard? Lasso, spider.
Full
guard.
You know what I'm talking about? The fucking that black dude, the fucking shit meme. What's that from? Fucking Dexter.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Lasso is not for me. Well, it's weird. Like my body is like not proportioned good enough to play lasso. Like when I stretch my leg all the way out, my arms aren't long enough. So.
You know what the one something I've been dealing with? I don't know if you get it from time to time. Fucking what is it called? When the
like hangnails.
Big hangnails.
Yeah, I get them a lot. Yeah.
Dude, And they just get so bad no matter what I do. And then, like, you're like, just living your life during your day. You put your hand in your pocket and you're like, fuck!
Yeah, the
You just put your hand in your pocket. It's like, ugh. So, like, right now.
You know what's funny? We haven't been doing jiu-jitsu that long, and we're both getting Megaton knuckle already.
A little bit.
I'm getting it pretty bad.
I don't know. I have a couple fingers that are messed up.
It's all like that first joint for me.
Yeah, this one right here. Yeah. Look at that fucking.
Yeah, dude, mine too. Look at that little fucking Megaton knuckle. It's just probably because we were older when we started, you know? You get it quicker.
Maybe.
I feel like I don't really play grips that much.
I do. I'm pretty heavy with the grips, but again, you always switch to no gi if that's a problem. I do try. Sometimes I do.
No, we're part of the gi players club, dog.
Sometimes I do try like no gi grips and stuff like that. Yeah. I'll do collar ties and stuff.
I do a lot of no gi grips. Yeah. I mean, I grab the gi, but it's like
I try not to put myself in a box, you know.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, like, you know, again, because I play the half guard, I don't really play any grips from there. Like, if people are trying to, if I'm in quarter guard and people are trying to knee slice pass, I'll try to grab the gi, like the leg, the pants, like out there to bring them down, but then I go back to just hooks.
Yeah.
I actually probably play grips more with my left hand.
I don't know.
My left hand is the worst out of the two, though, so maybe that makes sense.
Interesting. Yeah, we did. Last night we went to.
Yeah. So in 10th Planet Marietta, California, there's a Marietta, Georgia, too. So 10th Planet Marietta, California started putting on an event called King of Subs.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. I mean, it was fairly well organized. It's on YouTube if you look it up.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is like for a small event in a gym, they were streaming. They had commentators there. Fucking, what's his name? Zoltan showed up.
Yeah, he was in California for something else. He was training at a surf fight with Majid earlier that day.
Yeah, and she showed up randomly, was just chilling there.
Kira Gracie.
Yeah.
His wife.
Yeah.
And then Kyle Chambers from 10 Planet was there.
It's interesting because me and Roger were talking about jiu-jitsu in general, about...
Roger Ruiz?
Yeah, we were talking about how it's crazy how you can just, like, be at an event and, like, there's, like, huge names just there standing next to you, or you're talking to someone huge.
The two people commentating were kind of known, too. The guy that was commentating, he had the goatee. They said that he did EBI 1 and EBI 3. So he's somebody in grappling. And that chick that was commentating, I think she's a black chick, she's like 200,000 or 300,000 followers on Instagram. Oh. So she's like a jiu-jitsu personality too. Yeah. But Kyle Chambers is one of the biggest 10 Planet guys out right now. He was just sitting there on the mat.
Yeah. Yeah. It was just interesting that you get around all these people.
Yep.
And you have, like, what I was telling him was, like, it's like if you, like, watch the NFL or you watch NBA, you're never going to freaking hang around LeBron James.
No.
But in jiu-jitsu, you get the opportunity to be around these guys, you know. Yeah. You're, like, at an event and freaking, I don't know, Roger Gracie's walking by you and talking, and, you know, he says, what's up?
Who's the fucking goat?
Or I mean, all these guys, and they're all super cool.
Buchecha's walking around, and Mikey Musumeci's walking around, you know what I mean? Like,
and they don't mind just being like, hey, man, can I get a picture? Or how you doing? Like, they're super, like, approachable.
Dude, if you go to Who's Number One, Joe Rogan's there. Joe Rogan's the most famous motherfucker in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The last Who's Number One, it was Joe Rogan, Shane Gillis, and Brian Simpson. He's not as famous as him, but he's on the come up right now. Those three dudes sitting there watching fucking jiu-jitsu. I think maybe Tony Hinchcliffe was there too.
Hilarious.
Dude, he's the funniest dude in the world right now.
Yeah, he's freaking hilarious.
Have you seen the show on TV, Tires, on Netflix? It's pretty funny. It's like The Office.
I was just watching that Tony Hinchcliffe guy.
Oh, Kill Tony,
and Gillis was dressed as Trump.
Oh yeah.
And what's his name was dressed as Biden. Dude, that was hilarious.
Yeah,
that was so funny.
Yeah. But that main character, or it's not main character. That's a jiu-jitsu tournament in Austin. Fucking King of Subs. It was pretty good. Cody's daughter opened up the card, and man, she beat the brakes off some girl. But then they were doing like a version of EBI overtime.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't like the rule set.
Yeah.
So they had they wasn't EBI rules, but they did overtime, and you started from the back. So it was whoever escaped the quickest. So but yeah, she was like, I don't know how this girl didn't tap. She had her in some deep submissions.
If it was an MMA match, it was like a 10-5 round. It was fucking crazy. She beat the fuck out of this girl and then lost in overtime.
But that was, I was thinking about it too. I was like, that was like, that's how you open up an event. Like that match, that was a great match.
Yeah. Then I watched a couple, 3-4 other ones that were pretty good. All the jiu-jitsu was pretty good. Yeah. It's all low. It was all lower level, like blue belts and purple belts and shit like that. And then our boy Derek fought, little fucking homie Derek, lost.
Happens.
Yeah, he just a bad game plan. Dude had a good guillotine. He probably didn't know that, and he fucking ran into a guillotine. And then Isaiah fought at the end of the day. Isaiah is one of our old teammates. He switched clubs, but he fought some dude who's like Instagram famous and had him in a deep fucking armbar. I can't believe that dude got out of that shit. Flying armbar. Hey, now I know that Isaiah does that shit. I'll never fucking let that fool grab me like that. Fuck no. I'll sit right the fuck down on that fool.
But like for an event that's like not, I don't know, just doing
like
an
a homemade event.
just doing an event in a gym. I think that's pretty freaking good. I think that was the second one they did.
Second one, yeah. There was like 20 matches, 15 matches.
Yeah, they had a lot of matches. And again, the biggest problem I found, they weren't on time.
I think the stream wasn't working right.
Oh.
Yeah, they were trying to get the stream going.
But overall, I think it was pretty cool.
It was only like 20 minutes late. But Derek's match was right on time.
It's like 30 minutes, I think it was.
Yeah, but Derek's match was right on time.
Was it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was the first couple that kind of were late, and then they kind of started catching up as the fights went on.
But I think the overall event, that's how you should run one of those types of events. Like, it was really fun. It was cool. It was just, I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. And they even had that little fighter area in the back end, which I thought was cool for them to warm up. Like, warm-up mats. Like, most places don't even have fucking space for a warm-up mat.
Only the bigger IBJJFs will have the warm-up mats. I've never seen warm-up mats at World League. Oh, no.
They
have the outdoors one,
yeah.
But the last couple World Leagues, I guess they all do, because the Worlds had one.
But they put them places that you're like, oh, where the hell is this?
Yeah.
But for a small event to have warm-up mats, that's cool.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a really cool event. It was cool to see that a small gym do something and do it well, right? And do it really well, which is cool.
It was funny. There was a lot of 10th Planet on 10th Planet crime in that bitch.
Yeah, there was a lot of 10th Planet people in there, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I was just really impressed with the way that they did that. I think that's, but that also goes to show that like it's such a good way to promote your gym. Man.
Yeah.
If you start doing stuff like that, it's a great way to. And they were only charging $5 a person.
Yep.
To get in, which is super cheap.
Yeah.
And they had tacos.
Tacos were not
I would probably get a taco truck to show up.
Yeah.
Versus, but you might need a few events before you can get a taco truck because you got to guarantee like X amount of people are going to show up. But like, it wouldn't be hard to make an event like that to blow up.
Yeah, I've been working on it like mentally in the background. I have a bunch of ideas what I want to do. I'm trying to find a venue that will let me do it at it because I don't want to do it at a gym. I got to find a place that will rent me the mats. I've been looking for those
start
things.
small.
The problem is I don't want to have anyone have a home field advantage, and then like 90% of the fucking schools have drama with each other. You know what I mean? Like
but that's what makes those matches like. Match comes up, you're like, oh, this is gonna be good.
No, I don't mean that. I mean like the professors wanting to fight each other.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Then they can be on the card.
Nah, a lot of
But I just putting it somewhere else is gonna make it a little bit more challenging.
But it'll be better. There'll be parking. Yeah. I'll throw it out at Elks Lodge, dude. I just got to find the mats. Elks Lodge will let me have it.
Yeah.
I just got to find the mats, you know?
Yeah.
To be able to rent big enough mats and then have like 2 matches going on at once.
You just got to wait for that BJJHQ sale. Just buy all those.
I'm going to buy some
those roll-up mats that they always sell.
I got to buy some mats. Just fucking, they're so expensive. And I'm bougie.
Well, remember when I first started?
I want nice mats.
When I first started, those mats that I have,
they were $80.
They were $80.
Yeah, I have 3 or 4 of those.
They were $80 when I first got them.
Yeah.
Now they're like $150, almost $200 for those things. I'm like, dude, that's crazy that they just, boom.
Yeah.
They exploded so much in cost, and those are not even like. I mean, they're good mats, but they're not.
They're fine. Yeah.
For a house.
Yeah.
You're not using those to compete in.
Yeah.
But like competition mats, yeah. I mean, I think if you can get sponsors, that's what's going to help.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
purchase mats and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. Like, I didn't realize how many people I knew. I knew like fucking 10 people there that not from our gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I could probably put on a good enough event. You know, like hit up all the people I know and be like, hey, fucking, we're gonna have an event. Come bring some people. Maybe.
Well, once you start getting people to share, like as long as you have a good flyer, you start sharing it out.
Yeah.
It'll spread.
I mean, I know people that are friends with like the dude from Alliance. We were talking about him last week. He's gonna do fucking CJI. He's like the lightweight dude. Anyway, I know some dude like big people that could probably be like, hey, I'll give this dude $1,000 if he shows up. Those dudes would come fight for $1,000, dude.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because they're doing IBJJF tournaments for free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, hey, I'll give you $1,000, come show up, and then get a good super fight, like one good super
warm
fight
up for yourself.
Yeah, and just trying to get people going. You know what I mean? So people will come to see. Like let's say I don't know anybody that knew Leandra Lowe. I guess I probably do actually, but hey,
that's what we were talking about earlier. The community's like.
It's super tight. Yeah. I know people that know some of the best people in jiu-jitsu. So we could probably set something up like that up. But that'd be a good idea to get like a good super fight to bring the people in. To make sure that there's 300-400 people there that pays for the room. I don't want to make any money. I just want to fucking have it be zero.
Fun.
Have it be at zero and throw a cool event.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure it out. Like I've been thinking about it for probably about a year, maybe a little bit longer.
I honestly don't think it'd be that hard to.
Philippe Andrew.
Oh,
I know people that are friends with Philippe Andrew.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, hey, you really come fight for $1,000? I'll find someone else.
I don't know if he'll fight for $1,000.
Dude, he fights for free in IBJJF.
Yeah, but you get the prestige, get to world. It's
$1,000 to come whoop someone's ass for a fucking hour.
I guess.
Would you do it?
You mean go get my ass whooped for an hour? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
My jiu-jitsu sucks, man. I don't claim to be anything.
Yeah, get him like fucking Warzinski. Be like, all right, I got 5 Gs. You guys split it. Like 5 Gs, you guys split the money. Those dudes would come fight for $2,500.
Yeah, they would definitely. That would,
especially if they're already both in Southern
California.
That
would be such a good match too.
I mean, Philippe Pena lives 2 hours from here.
Yeah, they're not very
Philippe
far.
Andrew, he lives 2 hours from here, so it's like
they're not far.
Yeah, I'll come up there for $1,000. You know what I mean?
But I'm surprised more gyms aren't. I mean, I'm starting to see more gyms do these types of events.
Yeah.
Because it does promote your gym so well.
Yeah.
And you get people to come in, and you make a little extra cash for your gym.
I know what's going on besides that in that thing, but he's not really doing it to promote his gym. He's doing it to build his own fight thing.
To build a promotion.
To build a promotion. Yeah.
I mean, that's you start from there.
Yeah, exactly.
And you outgrow your facility. You got to go to the next place.
Exactly.
That's how it works.
Yeah, so. I mean, because that event that I did, King of the City, it was pretty good. If they had a little bit more room for people, it'd be a really cool place.
That's the only problem with these events meeting in gyms.
Yeah.
It's like it's so hard to find seating.
Yeah.
Even in there, the area was limited because you had people sitting on the mats.
Yeah, and then when Cody's daughter was whooping that girl's ass, her mom was one of her coaches and ran over to him. It's like, yo, dude,
you can't be allowing that.
You can't do that shit.
Yeah. I was shocked that they didn't tap for her.
Yeah.
This girl's arm, when I tell you,
it was all the way around.
Her elbow, her elbow was literally almost touching the mat, opposite backwards.
Yeah, backwards.
And I 100%, I thought that arm was going to come off.
Yeah, it was bad.
And she didn't tap,
yeah.
Which was why.
If she would have started to bring the elbow down, she may have broken her shit.
I guarantee you her arm is hurting today.
Yeah.
For sure, her shit's hurting. Because she did not tap. And she got put in so many submissions and didn't tap. It was impressive to see that. But still, I would have been like,
yeah.
There's no way. Well, my arm's not that flexible.
Yeah, my shoulders are
but that was
no good.
That was crazy to see that arm. I was like, oh my God, that's going to break. And it didn't. And I thought they would have tapped for her, but they're like, this 16-year-old knows what she put herself into, I guess, or 15-year-old.
I don't think they're even 16, because I think Cody's daughter is 14.
This is wild.
That girl looked real young, too, that she was fighting.
That could be a problem when you're trying to promote something. I mean, or it could be a selling point. Be like, hey.
Just tap.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a couple dudes going full blast on heel hooks. I was like, man, if one of these fools catches fucking heel hooks, someone's not walking away. Someone's blowing their shit out.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of rolling out.
Yeah, because I don't know if you noticed, but the ref was getting real close when those fools were rolling into those heel hooks. Like, he was getting there ready to fucking grab and pull them apart. Because
I thought they didn't allow heel hooks.
Not for Brianna's match, but for the other ones, everything was legal. So for Derek's match, anything was legal except for slams. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I can't say it was a good event. So shout out to those guys, man. That's a good small event. And it made me even more happy was, for some reason, I thought it was like in fucking what did I say, Pomona or something.
Oh yeah.
And so when it was like here, I was like, oh, thank God, I didn't want to drive.
Yeah, it's 20 minutes
hours.
away.
Yeah, it was
from
real
my house,
quick.
It's 18 minutes, or whatever.
Yeah, that made it even better. Plus, it was next to 8-bit.
Yeah, fucking. This is another on a slightly different topic. I got to figure out a place to do it. Maybe the park or something. I'm going to start holding Jiu-Jitsu 101 classes. And these are not how to do Jiu-Jitsu. It's about the history of Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
If you go, 10 Planets got a funny little system. So they got like 6 dudes instead of just Helio up on the wall. We got like 6 dudes.
Was,
hold on, don't say who it was. So there's like 6 dudes, and one of our friends was like, "Who's that fucking guy?"
And look,
hold on. First of all, it was fucking Hickson Gracie, motherfucker.
But look, I'll give him this. This is the only thing I'll give you. I'll give you this, all right? The picture looked weird. It didn't look right. But in context of who else was up there, you can clearly understand. Oh, I can see who that's supposed to be. But the picture wasn't that good. It was.
Let me give you the.
They
order.
looked like they were hand drawn.
They were drawn.
Yeah, they looked like they were hand drawn, and some of them were really good. But that one looked a little rough.
They looked all right.
Yeah, that one looked a little rough. But in context,
I knew who they all were.
Yeah, so I did too. But it's in context, you realize
who it is. So
too.
Okay, this was the line they had up there. They had Maeda, which the Godfather. Mm-hmm. Then they had Carlos Gracie, which we don't have opinions on. Then they had Helio Gracie, our Lord and Savior, and then they had Carlos Gracie Jr.
Yep.
And then they had Hickson Gracie. Then they had Jean-Jacques Machado, and then they had Edgy Bra.
Like I couldn't even see Edgy, or I couldn't see Eddie.
No,
I thought it was Henzo because the light was all messed up. It looked like I was like, is that Henzo? I was like, I couldn't even see. But then
it's funny that they had Carlos there because Hickson did not get his black belt from Carlos.
I think it's just
he got it from Helio. No, but that's the line where 10 Planet came from. So like if you go back, that's the 10 Planet line. Maeda, Carlos Gracie, which and then Helio Gracie, which is obviously the start, and then. I don't think Helio gave Carlos Gracie Jr. his black belt before Hickson, and I didn't. And if you go look online, they say that Jean-Jacques a black belt from Carlos Gracie Jr., not Hickson. So I don't know who actually gave Jean-Jacques his black belt. And the reason Jean-Jacques important is Jean-Jacques gave his black belt to Eddie. Yeah. So that's why they had all those people up there. That was like the lineage of 10 Planet.
You know what's when we're talking about belts? You know what's weird, and I don't. Who else has done this? But the fact that Joe Rogan has two black belts from 2 different people.
Yeah, but it's from Jean-Jacques Machado and Eddie Bravo.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's like.
But one's in gi and one's in no gi. So 10 Planet has a whole other system. You can be a black belt in gi. Like, say you're a Gracie Maita black belt. You can go to 10 Planet, you're not a black belt. They make you do the system. I'm sure you can get it quick.
Yeah.
But it's not like you're a white belt.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different system.
Yeah.
So you
all
can
the
get
weird names
yeah, it's just a whole different system. So like
makes sense.
So Joe Rogan has a gi black belt from Jean-Jacques and a no gi black belt from Eddie Bravo.
Yeah, but no one outside of 10th Planet does that.
Well, they only do no gi.
Yeah, but I'm saying
there's no other. I mean, there's no other. So like,
well, I mean, if you go to the B team, you go to New Wave.
Yeah, but if you go to a New Wave or B team, they're gonna say you're not a black belt.
They're gonna say everyone's a fucking not a black belt.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, oh, you're a black belt from fucking from B team. Well, let's put the gi on. See what's up.
But in general, if you're a purple belt, let's say under a New Wave or a purple belt under, and then you go wear a gi, they're gonna wear your purple belt.
Yeah, but black belt's different, dog.
Yeah, I guess.
That's like trying to say I'm a purple belt no gi. I'm a fucking bad white belt no gi. I'm so bad at it.
I don't know. I guess I can see it.
But 10 Planet,
it's just not broken down like that.
10 Planet is the only real academy that's
strictly no gi.
Because there's like a lot of small people that do. Like I follow this one in like somewhere in Tennessee. They're called like or somewhere out there. They're called Broken Anvil.
Yeah.
They only do no gi.
Yeah.
And like B team only does no gi. You know, all these places only do no gi. So, but as far as like an actual academy system, it's only 10 Planet.
Got you.
That I know.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I get that.
Because there's no New Wave. There's one team.
Yeah.
There's 2 B teams, but there's it's not like an actual academy yet. It's not Gracie Maita. It's not Gracie Baja. You know, it's none of those fucking schools.
Yeah. All right. I get it. It's just different.
But also, Joe Rogan got his black belt, I think, from Eddie before he got it from Jean-Jacques.
This is a long time ago.
Yeah. No. Yeah, he's probably...
He have stripes on his black belt? No.
Yeah, no, but he doesn't wear them. So he's probably been a black belt for 15 years. Long time.
Yeah.
But I think Eddie gave him his black belt first because I think he started training with Eddie more. Eddie gave him his black belt, and then he went back with Jean-Jacques and was doing gi stuff, and then Jean-Jacques gave him his black belt too. Because he started with it wasn't Hegan. It was another... It may have been Carlos Gracie Jr., one of them had like one on the west side, or like Beverly Hills or something like that. And he started training there, and then he moved, and then he started training with Jean-Jacques. Yeah. Yeah, he always talks about how like when he first started training, he was a white belt. Fucking Vitor Belfort was in there getting ready to fight in the UFC and shit, and they used to call him Victor Gracie.
It still goes all the way back to what we were saying initially, how you just you hang around with some of the greatest people.
Yeah.
I don't want to say greatest people, but like I don't know what you want to call it, some major stars or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with ADCC, I could see Joe Rogan. He was
Yeah.
fucking 100 feet from me, 200 feet
Yeah.
from me.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And ADCC, if you even besides the competitors, I was walking around and I walked into Frank Mir.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, yo, can I have a picture? Frank Mir's fucking huge, dog. He is giant. I was walking around. I think I had to pee or something. I was walking back to our seats. Bushesha was sitting there. And then when I was all hungover, I would have got a picture otherwise. I was hungover as fuck. Fucking Chewy was sitting there, literally 2 seats away from us.
Jiu-jitsu.
Just sit there by himself. And then every famous person I met, like all the competitors were walking around.
So in a lot of different categories on YouTube, I feel
Edgy
like
Broad took a picture with him.
I feel like there's the market's saturated, but I think in jiu-jitsu there's still room. There's some big names.
What market saturated?
In social media.
Oh.
Like there's still room in jiu-jitsu because it's so small to grow.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about judo.
I want to do a whole episode on that, but like real quick, I was watching Shintaro Higashi's podcast, and they talked about the theme of the podcast was CGI versus ADCC, but then it really wasn't that. It was jiu-jitsu versus judo.
Yeah.
And he was like, jiu-jitsu is a baby. Like, no one cares about it. And I was like, man, this fool's way off.
Yeah.
And then he was like, judo has 50 million participants worldwide. And I was like, no fucking way. I looked it up. Google says 40. So one of them are right. You know, they're in between, 40 million people worldwide doing judo, but it's real small in the U.S. So I bet out of that 40 million people, it's 1 million people doing judo. And then jiu-jitsu worldwide's got about 5 million people. That's what they say online. So it's like, and then probably 4 million of those people are in the U.S.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, yeah, judo's so much bigger than jiu-jitsu globally. But in the U.S. it's small. But judo actually pays.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the people that are on the IJF, the International Judo Federation circuit, are all professional athletes that get paid to compete. Versus jiu-jitsu, nobody fucking gets paid unless you got sponsors.
Yeah.
That was the kind of the.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting
Yeah.
when we were talking about that. I don't know, like. That's crazy to think that jiu-jitsu is that small.
Yeah.
When you think about globally that there's only like 4 or 5 million, and then if you think about that, that means there's how many black belts? Not that many.
No, there's only like 100,000 registered black belts, something like that.
That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what's even crazier than that? There's only like 30 world champions. Total. Because most guys have won it multiple times.
Yeah. Because you think Omar has won it, what, 4 times?
Twice at black, two at colored belts.
Yeah.
He won purple, brown, black twice.
Oh, I thought it was blue.
No, blue there wasn't Worlds yet.
Oh.
Maybe the first year Worlds.
Imagine being so OG that Worlds wasn't even around when you started.
Well, think about it.
It was the Brasilia, what was it called? Brasileiros, yeah.
But think about fucking Megaton. Megaton was a black belt before the World started.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Megaton's been at every Worlds ever, and he was already a black belt when it started. He was already like probably a first degree black belt when it started. Megaton was already living in the U.S. when they started doing the Worlds.
I mean, that also goes to show how new the sport is. So it goes back to not having.
Well,
like,
the first Gracie Academy, which was the start of jiu-jitsu. We're getting some jiu-jitsu
right?
101. No, the first Gracie Academy is 1925.
Oh,
that's why
you were talking about the U.S.
No. The first one here was the 80s.
Well, the 80s? I thought
Yeah,
it was early 90s.
late 80s. Yeah, late 80s. Yeah, but the first Gracie Academy ever, Academy de Gracie, was 1925. Not even in Rio. I think it was in another city. And then Carlos Gracie moved to Rio and then basically adopted Helio. And then Helio didn't really start getting after it probably till like the 30s. So, people like to talk a lot of shit about Helio, like, because he shows like a bunch of like whack self-defense stuff. But it's like, Helio was 145 pounds and also like 50 years old fighting these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
When he was out there defending the name of fucking jiu-jitsu, he was old. Because, Hoyler was telling us about a story about when Hickson was fighting at some place up in northern Brazil. It was at an arena, and they asked him to show a performance of jiu-jitsu, and it was Hoyler and his dad, Helio, doing the thing because Hickson was fighting. Hoyler was like, yeah, I was like 12 years old, and he's like, I didn't realize my dad was like 65 or 70.
Yeah. Getting
thrown around and shit. So it's like, people like want to talk shit that Helio he got beat a lot, but he was fighting professional fighters as an old man who was also like 5'9", fucking 140 pounds.
Yeah.
So, like, let's see your bitch asses go out there and fucking fight for something that you basically made up. You know what I mean? It comes from judo, but it's like you and your brothers and your friends made this shit up. You know?
That's wild.
Yeah.
Definitely
out there, Joe Meow's out there talking shit. Fuck you, Meow Bros, dog. They're funny as shit, though. Which one's the funny one? Joe? How do you say that? Joao?
Joel?
He's funny. No, it's Joa. Jao. I don't know. Something.
I don't know.
Yeah. But anyway, Jiu-Jitsu 101 classes, I'm going to start running those. So if you all bitch asses want to know about Jiu-Jitsu, come see me.
That would be pretty funny.
It'd be really funny.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's
I'll have like a fucking whiteboard and shit.
a professor jacket on or something like that.
Yeah, y'all have to start calling me professor. I'm going to get some bars on my purple belt, dog. Put them on there myself.
But, yeah, it's been a good week overall. Good training. Got a lot coming up in the next few months. So between ADCC, CJI, Master Worlds is coming up. I'm
gonna go the day Chris competes. It's on Saturday, I think.
Is he actually competing?
Yeah,
I might just
Chris
sign up.
is savage, dude.
That's so crazy.
Savage. I don't think we talked about it on here. Our buddy got fucking hurt at work and basically.
Well, first of all, this dude is on another level.
Yeah, he's a division. NIAA at the time, national champion wrestler. Been doing jiu-jitsu for about 8 or 9 years, at least that I know of.
He's just a freaking different level. Like when you talk about levels of jiu-jitsu,
he's good at judo. He's good at wrestling. He's good at submissions. He's good at all of it.
He makes you feel like always like you watch him roll with people that are really good, and he's just toying with them.
Yeah,
the whole time.
His cardio probably got better because I don't know if
he lost a lot of weight.
And I asked him what he was doing. He's like, I've just been running.
So he hurt himself at work really bad.
Not like normal hurt. Basically,
like really bad.
He got degloved. If you know that term, Google it. He got his hand degloved.
Yeah, almost.
About a month.
It was nasty.
Month and a half ago.
Yeah,
2
it was
months
nasty.
ago.
So he's back at the gym. His goal is to
win Master Worlds.
So he just got his brown belt not too long ago.
3 months ago, 2 months ago.
So his goal is to win Master Worlds. So he can get his black belt on the podium.
Yeah, because I was talking shit to Omar when he was getting ready to promote him. I was like, just give him his fucking black belt. He's like, I can't.
Yeah.
But he's like, if he wins Master World, I can.
So he hurt himself, and now he's back training. And then I didn't think he was going to continue to go for it, but.
Oh yeah, he's a savage, dude. He was talking about it when his hand was still bleeding.
Dude,
he was like, I think I can do it.
I really want to get him on here.
Yeah, we'll get him on. He said he would do it. It's just we hadn't been able to link up. So
yeah, he's super nice, super. Humble.
Yeah, kid from the middle of nowhere, just growing savages.
Yeah, he's just a monster, bro.
Yeah.
But he's such a cool guy.
Super nice guy.
I mean, probably one of the nicest guys I've met. He's super chill. Super
I don't know if you know that he fought MMA too.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He'll fuck your ass up too.
Crazy.
They'll beat your ass and fucking wrestle fuck you to death.
They wrestle fuck you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I wasn't planning on going. I wasn't sure if I was gonna go because I was gonna book some hotels. I have the time off.
Let's just get a little fucking 2-banger and split it.
A 2-banger?
A little fucking two bed.
Sweet?
No, like a 2-bed. I don't think Brianna's gonna go. We're just gonna go.
Oh, my girl's going.
For Master World?
She's on vacation. We took vacation.
Oh.
We were planning on going and just going all out and having fun. And so my thing was I was like, I don't gotta drive there, blah blah blah. But I'm going again. I'm going in 2 weeks and I'll be there. So I was like, maybe. But I think I was just gonna stay at the Strat. The Strat's the cheapest. I don't want to spend a bunch of money.
That's where you get stabbed, dude.
It's not that bad. The hotel is nice, actually.
Yeah, but outside.
You just Uber.
Yeah.
You got to hang around there.
Uber
down. The only problem is if you want to go to the Strip and you're tired and you're like, oh, I want to go back to the room. It's you got to fucking go all the way back down. But other than that, they have a nice comedy room. They have that restaurant at the top, which is fucking fire. It's really good. But the room,
I'm a virgin motherfucker. I like the Virgin.
That was a pretty good hotel. Isn't that where we just stayed at last time? They remodeled it or something, right?
No, it was getting remodeled. They just finished it.
Did you see what happened with the Mirage?
Yeah, they turned it down.
But did you see what they had to do?
Yeah.
They had to give away $2 million or something like that?
$20 million.
$20 million, yeah. They just closed it, though.
They were giving away $250,000 a day.
Yeah. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was causing riots and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
People in there trying to play?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to, for ADCC, I'm going to stay at the Virgin. Because it's right between the two, and it's off the Strip. I don't have any reason to go to the Strip.
I might look again. I mean, me and my girl wanted to go club and go party, and to. 'Cause
Bitch,
we don't
you
ever
don't
do
party
that.
or club.
I know, but we do in Vegas.
I've been to Vegas with you.
Yeah, and what did we end up?
Like this.
That was you.
No, you don't. You weren't even doing that. Oh, you were grinding all. Like
That's right.
Like it's 1992.
That's right,
and shit.
motherfucker. Getting it in, having fun.
Complaining.
I was probably. old.
Not tipping Uber drivers.
Hey, I did tip that Uber driver.
When you were all fucked up and she stopped by the stupid.
Hell
sphere for
yeah,
you.
I did tip that Uber driver.
Yeah, I just want to go for just one night because CJI and ADCC are gonna be expensive.
Yeah.
Just the tickets alone were like $250.
You know what I'm just thinking? How did YouTube didn't go down? I bet they're all running Linux. So that big outage just happened. YouTube stayed up, but I bet they're running a lot of Linux.
Yeah.
Anyways,
all
I don't
about-
have much. We're just rambling now.
And then we had like 15 minutes that we had to redo. So
Yeah, we had to redo it because, and the beginning is probably still jacked. But anyways,
hey, don't worry, we're gonna be on the come up again. We're gonna start doing topics. We got a guest next week. It's gonna be.
I can't wait. Next week's gonna have a
We
good
got
one.
some good shit coming up.
We got a
dog.
good guest next week.
Yeah.
And then we got a few people planned up. But
Yep.
anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this out. If you're listening to on a podcast service, do us a favor, go rate it, do all that stuff like that, so that we can get more views and we can maybe do more shit with this channel. That's all I got.
I'm going old school today. No os.